MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, and he fouls this one off. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Candelario is off at first with 2 away. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in, Pete Armstrong. He went deep last night twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Settling in now, Bryson Stott. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Morrow trying to get there. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, one there. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Christopher Morrow. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. And the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in now, Mike Tuchman. His past line against Aaron Nola. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The set and the 1-1. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dansby Swanson.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 strike, the count.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. High in the air out to center field. Rojas will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Armstrong is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding in, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Candelario is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now back.
Into the box, Bryson Stott. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Morrow is there, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Miguel Amaya, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 18 homers, and he's driven in 45. That evens it up 1-1. Amaya is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player. Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He's set, now the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Stepping in, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Marsh back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. A ball and no strikes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
The bat, the third baseman,
Alec Bohm will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Cave. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pulled toward right center field. Armstrong is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 72. He's 0 for 1 thus far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count now. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Center fielder.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Line drive to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Stubbs, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-2 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jeimer Candelario. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Miguel Amaya.
Amaya.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. A 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready now, Edmundo Sosa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall. Stott isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. The next Cub up, Christopher Morrow. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
No balls and one strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. At the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Number 25.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Nico Horner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nico Horner.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now it's 2-0. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into third, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, number 72.
Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Nico Horner will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 2, Nico Horner.
Number 36 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 36.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Jake Cave.
No left fielder, Jake Cave.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Back up the middle, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Brandon Marsh, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nola.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jeff Hoffman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christian Pache will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
At the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Miguel Amaya will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Alvarado.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Morrow. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Alvarado has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a full count.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni. It was a walk in his last trip. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good battle. Count remains full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Keenan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 home. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Trey Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 7, Trey Turner.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bryson Stott is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies go down quiet. Trey Turner will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Marte enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 42 runs batted in. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Bellinger, a 27-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here comes the first pitch. Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and a strike.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down. Adbert Alzolay is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 73.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Alzolay, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Alec Bohm. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ripped down the line. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number
Standing
16.
in, Brandon Marsh. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Marsh is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 36 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Adbert Alzolay hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.